Hello everyone and welcome to F1 2020, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and of course we are at the My Team career mode once again. It's been, well, my driver career mode once again. It's been at least a couple of weeks since we've done this. Last one was, I have to refer back to the channel since we've done this, because it's been a while since we actually physically done a career mode, normal career mode. Of course, we've done the My Team career mode as well. That's been heavily focused on the channel so far. So as you can see, we're looking at our, we are currently looking at our, R&D, so we can look at what we're going to be doing. Like I said, it's been a while since we actually physically done a video like this, because it's been a long time since we actually done a career mode channel. So I'm just trying to refer where we are. Spanish, good thing is a Spanish Grand Prix, I think it was anyway. Because again, the game's massively improved since the F1 2019. Of course, we finished that last couple of years ago, I think, in the top of my head. So now we're going through the setup. Of course, this is all pre-recorded on my Xbox and on my channel. It's all new, all still new to me. I'm still learning the game as we go on, and it's completely different to what it was in F1 2019, because of course the car mechanics were a bit different compared to F1 2019, and now we're doing full career mode. We're going to get my driver career mode back on the channel as quickly as we can. Obviously it is been a very been a long time, it's been a very long time since we've done a career mode like this. So we go in qualifying 1 as we are getting things ready for the Force India or Racing Point as it is known, or Aston Martin in the F1 2021 game. And that's a thank you to all those who have subscribed to the channel. It helps me out a lot to get me motivated to do more videos. Of course, with all the current situation as well, the fastest lap goes to Lance Stroll. Hitting the wall slightly. Which is, again, not what we want to do. We want to at least try and get some of these cars as quickly as possible. So obviously we are halfway through the season at the moment. Hitting the wall slightly.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I can't remember what I was doing at the time. I think I was trying to sort something out. Obviously. Because obviously I'm recording this on my Xbox, so it's a bit difficult to see. So here we go then. We are trying our best to get through qualifying. I'm obviously racing in these tough conditions in the car. There, it's wide open. So we're lap number 2 at the moment. We're going to try and get past the Ferrari of the Alpha of Raikkonen. On lap number 2, braking hard in these first couple of corners.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
On 1 lap of fuel, obviously. Now I'm trying to remember if I recorded the Monaco Grand Prix for my channel as it is. I don't know if I did or not.
Position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Hamilton, Stroll, Verstappen, Gasly and Sainz.
So that's the lineup at the moment. So we are going back a little, just a tiny bit.
43.0.
So 43.0 is the fastest time at the moment. So it's all slowly kicking off slightly. And of course we are doing our best to try and obviously get into Q2. Obviously with my driver career mode is a bit different to my team, because everything is taken out of our hands, so we don't know what exactly the upgrades are going to be, because the upgrades themselves are going to be done by the team automatically. So here we go then. We are fast forwarding the qualifying here in Azerbaijan. Because I'm not a really big fan of Azerbaijan in general in the games. I know other YouTubers say they don't like it as well. I'm not. It's up to you how you feel about it in the game play itself. It's a bit different, I'll give you that, compared to other F1 games I've played in the past. So we go then into Q2. I think it's Q2 anyway. Like the Xbox is all jumbled up with recordings, so So I'm trying to remember as best I can what was recorded, when it was pre-recorded during last year.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries seem like the fastest time
Fastest lap at the moment. So I still think we're in Q2, so we've not missed much in the recording. DRS wide open, of course. Fastest lap of the race is, well, fastest lap of the session. So we're breaking into the first couple of corners, of course. I don't remember doing Monaco or not in my career mode. Even if I did, Monaco's not my favourite circuit in the world. But hopefully for Season 2 I'll try and do a full-blown career mode with Monaco in it. I may do a 16-04 race like I did in the first season, but I'll let you know how that pans out. So here we go then, breaking. Azerbaijan's a particularly fast racing racetrack, as it is. It's pretty tough on the brakes. Azerbaijan, and of course, it's a particularly fast one circuit, so you've got to get the mixture of the balancing and everything right. So on lap number 2. Almost hitting the wall. I do remember almost hitting the wall.
The tank is empty.
As long as the tank is empty, of course. Here we go then. So I was quite happy with that, so I managed to get into the garage, of course. I think I was happy with that at that point. Fast forwarding it now. Fast forwarding into quad, because I don't think we got into Q3. I think we just missed it, I think, by a fraction of a second. I don't know how.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3.
Qualifying 3, right, okay.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
Like I said, my memory's a bit foggy at the moment due to the situation. I'm not going to go into it, but here we go. We're going to get the rivalry breakdown against Alexander Albon, our teammate, who's in our main teammate, of course. So if you are new to the channel, here we go. We're going to the next race of the calendar season. It is Azerbaijan. Got into Q3. Actually, we managed to get multiple appearances in Q3 compared to getting them in P1 in my team career mode, which is a stroke at the moment. If you are watching the my team career mode, I'm happy that you are. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button if you are, for more Formula 1 gaming content, which is what we want to see, of course. So,
well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
Thank you very much, Agent. So now we are going straight through to the next bit, just doing some housekeeping stuff, and now we're going to go straight into the Grand Prix itself. So it's a long race. There's not a really long race, to be honest. Like I said, F1 2021 is coming soon at some point in the year, so I'll let you know when we'll do it. But obviously F1 2020 is still the main focal point on the channel, and then we'll take a break from that and do some other stuff.
Good afternoon and welcome to Baku. This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll.
Do you remember that race being quite epic, to be quite strong?
This year. It's time for For the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, with 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of Turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are three main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session,
So,
it's time to see how our starting grid
going
looks
through
for today's
grid
race.
lineup here.
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Thomas completes the front
So
row.
I've come to
Looking at the
P2,
rest of
which I
today's
didn't
grid,
realise
we have
at the
Bottas,
time.
Leclerc,
So I managed
Armstrong,
to do
and
a good
Vettel,
job in
Verstappen,
qualifying.
Sainz,
Because qualifying
Albon,
is more
and
important than the
Daniel
race itself,
Ricciardo,
but the race you get the
Fiat,
points.
Gasly,
So
Lando
obviously,
Norris.
we need the points as well as a good victory. So here we go then. We're going to get racing for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. If you are new to the channel, hit that like button and obviously do subscribe. It would help me out a lot. Mixing around with the fuel mixture, of course I like to do some pre-race in checks to make sure everything's alright. And now we are going to see what is going to happen in the race. So, 5 red lights. Lights out. And away we go for a chaotic and interesting Azerbaijan Grand Prix. We get a very good start up against Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes car. Breaking on in these first 2 corners, of course you have to get the cornering absolutely right. Here's Lewis Hamilton trying to find the way through. Run up number 1 out of 15. Because we're not here to win the race, we're here to score points, and obviously Hamilton is the faster car.
That's a strong start. Well done.
So we got the strong start, that's brilliant, that's what we need. Breaking in harder now into the first few corners of the Azerbaijan racing circuit. Breaking harder again. Into the castle section we go. So lap number 1. Like I said, this particular circuit is on my favourite. We had 2 street circuits where we had Monaco and of course Azerbaijan. I tried to see if I could find Monaco on my normal Saving Clips website, but obviously it is not on there. Which is very, very strange. I do apologise if you want to watch that. So we're still on lap 2 here at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Like, it's very, very...
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
So, here we go in. We're going to lap number 3, I think.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Understood, stopping this lap.
I apologise if you hear crackling in the background. It's quite a noisy house, so
Release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So we have to look after these tyres, because they are our only hope of getting out of the tricky situation. So I'm just looking to see what else going on in the pits. The two Williams fighting side by side with the Haas. And we got the McLaren up ahead, so it's all kicking off on the main straight as it was in the real life Azerbaijan Grand Prix. You can remember in last year where Lewis Hamilton, I think won the race. I can't remember off the top of my head that race. I'll have to research that.
Engine is showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
Ah, that's right. It was Valtteri Bottas won in 2019, and it was 2020. It wasn't held because of the COVID-19 pandemic. It was Sergio Perez of Racing of Red Bull Honda who won it this year.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it.
So that was the reason why there wasn't held. Because of the COVID pandemic, that's why it wasn't held in Azerbaijan, which was a shame really. But moving to the present,
okay, I'll have the pit team send you out with aero setting +1. We'll move aero to +1. Our gap to the car in front is 8.0 seconds.
So we are currently on lap 5 out of 13. So we're halfway through the race at the moment. So if you are new to my career mode series, hit that like button, and obviously do subscribe as well if you're new.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
So, we are currently on lap 5 out of 15, like I said, going through the castle section. We've made one stop already, hitting the wall slightly.
Mind that front wing, it'll need replacing.
So the wing will need replacing if we hit it. I decided to use flashback, because that is an option in the game if you want to use it. So I managed to get 7 subscribers already to the channel this year, which is fantastic, to say the least. A lot of hard work has gone into making these videos for my channel. I do it all by myself. I don't have any outside help because of restrictions, of course. This is all purely me. This is generic, it's not done by outside help. Don't use mods. This is pure in-game cool, normal stuff, no cool graphics showing off, just normal me.
Lance is in the pits. Vettel is behind you, less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums.
About to do something. We are up 6 now, so it's going quite well. So we are going up 6 out of 12. 13, by what like it's not a full race distance, because we can't do a full race distance on the game, because I don't have the time to do a full race distance on the game. I do half race distance on all my career mode videos that I'm doing at the moment, because obviously it is the right thing to do. Plus I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of videos, a lot of career mode videos that have 16, like most YouTubers I've seen. They do a lot of 4% races or half race distances, but I can't do that because of my spare, because I have my other commitments going on.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
And as we're going to try and get back into more Formula 1 videos and other videos on the channel, that was Vettel getting a bit dicey at the moment. He was trying to swipe me. So that was a very audacious move on me there by Sebastian Vettel. There, that's wide open. So lap number 7, oh dear. Vettel getting a bit too close on the brakes. He's really pushing it now, Sebastian. So yeah, like I said, the F1 game is a bit different. You know, like I said before when we first started this game, career mode wise, it is different compared to my team group, because you have to make all decisions everyday decision in running an F1 team, whilst on my team, whilst on my driver career mode, it is pretty much you have to make the team makes a decision, because the team makes a decision it's out of your hands respectively. So they're like in my team career mode, where you can make decisions and hope for the best, because obviously if you've seen the my team career mode already, you know we're like halfway through that adventure anyway. So, we are on lap number 8 out of 13, halfway to go in race distance, and it's going to be quite interesting to see where we finish at the moment, because obviously the Force India Racing Point is quite quick at the moment compared to where everything is at the moment. We've got the Red Bulls and the Ferrari of Leclerc fighting side by side, and we're using a bit of the overtake button to try and overtake Vettel on the outside, but obviously that's not happening. I've also done a clips channel as well on my second channel to this one. It's basically just random clips of certain games that I've been playing over the past year, and I'll be uploaded them to YouTube. Just like 9-10 minute clips explaining the games I'm playing. It's mostly like the F1 career mode and other games. So here we go. We have got Verstappen trying to overtake them. We've got Ferrari of Leclerc, he's going around the outside. We also are seeing duck to Stroll as well. Stroll is trying to find a way through. Obviously Stroll is our teammate, so obviously we want to beat him, but also we're going to try and do our best to make sure that he's not getting in our way. So here we go, trying to find a way past Verstappen, and Verstappen braking hard, and Leclerc doing the same.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's got a bit of fuel remaining. We're obviously braking harder again in the first couple of corners. It's going to be quite interesting to see how this pans out, with half of the race to go. Hit that section of the castle, crashing into it once again. So here we go once again, then we're braking harder into the castle section. We are trying our best to get past. Here we go, braking harder again, almost hitting the wall, which we don't want to do.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
So we're taking it easy on the car. We don't want to sustain that much damage, which we're doing our best to not hit the car.
Leclerc is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:47.1. You're down 0.8 a lap.
So, we are currently on lap 10, not long to go to the end of this Grand Prix, it's very close. We're trying to get past Leclerc and Vettel. No, Leclerc and Verstappen, my mistake. On lap 10.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
4 laps of fuel remaining, so that means we're all the way through the race distance now.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Faster engine modes are currently available, so around lap 10. A couple laps left to go. Got the DRS. Well, got no DRS, so we got the overtake button, trying to overtake Lance Stroll, but Lance Stroll finds a way through. We're using everything we can to overtake him. Obviously that's not the case.
At the moment, the car behind
Then
us is lapping faster
Cardo
than
in
us
the
by
Renault
around
trying to
1
find his way
second per
through.
lap.
Romain Grosjean has out of this race. So we're breaking on just first cars Ricardo, trying to find a way past Ricardo, sorry. And Stroll is our teammate as well. So obviously Stroll wants to be us and we want to be him. That's the aim of the game. When you're in F1 you have to be your teammate, which is what you have to do. But we also got to remember we're also trying to represent the team as well. So we have got halfway to go. Lap number 11. And the casual section, I hate that section. It's really starting to annoy me a bit. I can see why other gamers hate this part of the circuit as well. So we're going past the city walls now, breaking out these first 2 corners, trying to get past. We're trying to get past Ricardo up ahead. I think we got Sainz key that now. And that's very interesting to see. So here comes Sainz. It's got a bit more power than I do. Sainz goes a bit closer. And Daniel Kvyat in the AlphaTauri trying to find a way through. That's not going to happen. We're on 12 now, breaking harder. Try and salvage something out of this race. DRS wide open, of course. On lap number 12. 1 more lap to go to the end of this Grand Prix. Trying to find a way past the sights up ahead in the McLaren, breaking harder again. So here we go then, breaking out of these first 2 corners. So it's almost the end of the Grand Prix anyway, so there's not much to report. One more lap to go. We definitely have got 1 more lap to go. DRS wide open. Now we got the DRS. Trying to find the way through.
This is your final lap of the race.
So we've got the final lap of the Grand Prix. look at that, we have got Kivat and Gasly fighting in the two AlphaTauri teammates. And again, hitting the wall, that's what you do. It's a tight section. So we're going working harder as hard as we can. We're on lap 13.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
So here comes Kivat. It's going to be a straight drag line. It's going to be a drag race. Here comes Kivat. I can't get past him, but he beats me. Daniel Kivat beats me in the final
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Yeah, well, we got points. So that's a good start anyway. Sebastian Vettel gets driver of the day.
Here we are then, it's victory in Azerbaijan. Great work from the whole team here at the track and back at the factory as well. And some pretty handy driving for good measure. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy and to stay out of trouble.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So yeah, that was the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Quite an interesting start to the year. Well, interesting race. We finished P2, qualified second, finished P10.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Sebastian Vettel would definitely be my first choice. He showed up a lot of the drivers out on the track today and didn't show any signs of slowing down.
It's time to check out the constructors' standing.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Do you think this team are performing as well as they could do?
Yeah, well, pretty much that's what you have to do, isn't it? Beat your
your
teammate. The chassis wasn't the greatest on that circuit.
Appreciate your time.
Oh, okay then. So that's what they did. Quick interview like you normally do at the end of a Grand Prix, like you do see in real life. So we're beating Albon in our team acclaim, as we can see. Team acclaim goes up to 5. So we're going to team headquarters now, round number 9. And I think it's a Canadian Grand Prix next, which I've done already. So that will be coming soon, hopefully in a couple of weeks maybe, or a week's time. Give you a bit of time just to chill out, and hopefully we'll get that next episode up and running. So as you can see, the menu layout is a bit different compared to the My Team career mode. As you can see, look at that, it's all not as fleshed out as it is. So as you can see, the contract expires in 20 days time. So we're trying to look at driver perks so we can afford driver perks. We can't. We only got $70,000 in the money bank, so we can't get that out. So as you can see, it is all done. We did do Monaco, but we finished P10 in Monaco, I think. So I don't know where the recordings for that are. I did look for it, but I think that is the end of this episode anyway. So if you are new to the channel, hit that like button and please do subscribe. It would help me out a lot.
Without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next
So we have done what we set out to do. We have got our upgrade on the car, and obviously we are going straight into the Canadian Grand Prix, which will be the next episode. So if you are new to the channel, please hit that like button, subscribe if you are new to Formula 1 and to my F1 series as well. I would appreciate that a lot. So until the next time, I will see you all for the Canadian Grand Prix, and that will be up very, very soon. I will promise you that, and hopefully I'll get the Halo series up and running as well. Until then, stay safe, stay well. See you all very, very soon.